Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on March the 17th, 2020. Global stocks recover from biggest fall. U.S. equity futures and European stocks jumped on Tuesday, recovering from the biggest plunge on Wall Street since 1987. Treasuries fell alongside the yen and gold. S&P 500 futures reached their limit up after the index plunged 12% Monday after President Donald Trump warned of a possible recession, with economic disruption from the coronavirus potentially extending into summer. In Europe, the pan-region Euro Stoxx 50 futures added 1.8%. German DAX futures climbed 1.7%, and FTSE futures rose 2.2%. Asia saw a volatile session, with MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan was flat, while Japan's equity benchmark closing up more than 2% after swinging sharply between gains and losses. A day after a record slump, Australia had its biggest rise since 1997, trading 5.9% higher. Oil futures rebounded in Asia, but downside risks remain due to an expected slump in global energy demand and Saudi Arabia's plans to increase crude output to expand its market share. U.S. crude increased 4.25% to $29.92 per barrel, while Brent crude futures soared 2.40% to $30.77 per barrel. Philippines closed markets to keep traders safe. The Philippine Stock Exchange was closed on Tuesday while currency and bond trading were suspended, marking the first shutdown of markets worldwide in response to the coronavirus due to risk to the safety of traders. While the Philippines shutdown was prompted by health reasons amid a broad nationwide lockdown, it raises the prospect of their exchanges may follow and has drawn analysts' attention. Global markets are in meltdown as the pandemic spreads, with roughly $14 trillion in shareholder value erased, and even safe assets such as gold have been sold to cover losses. The country's national treasurer, Rosalia de Leon, stated currency trading is to resume on March the 18th. Amazon hires workers as customers turn online. Amazon.com Inc. plans to hire 100,000 warehouse and delivery workers in the United States to deal with the surge in online orders as many consumers have turned to the web to meet their needs during the coronavirus outbreak. Like Amazon, U.S. supermarket chains Albertsons, Kroger, and Rally's have sought new hires to staff busy sections and fulfill online orders. They are turning to people in the restaurant, travel, and entertainment business who are suddenly looking for work because of the coronavirus. To draw new employees, Amazon said it would add $2 to its minimum $15 per hour to U.S. workers' wage through April. The extra pay for hourly employees in North America and Europe is expected to cost more than $350 million. France allocates $50 billion to maintain its companies. France will mobilize 45 billion euros, $50.22 billion in crisis measures to help its companies, with the economy expected to contract 1% this year due to the coronavirus outbreak, Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire said on Tuesday. Le Maire added a large part of the 45 billion euro figure was the deferral of all tax payments and payroll charges that companies were due to pay its month and the cancellation of such payments for firms at risk of collapse. The money comes in addition to 300 billion euros in government loan guarantees that President Emmanuel Macron announced on Monday.